Hola!
Bonjour! I'm Darcy.
And I'm Helen.
And today we are so happy to welcome you to come and see the religions of the world with us.
Our first stop is a visit to beautiful Saudi Arabia, the gorgeous home of Mecca, the home of the Islamic culture.
This is a destination for many Muslims to do Hajj, or their pilgrimage journey. Let's go! While we are here, we're going to learn more about Islam. Some crucial information about Islam is
their holy book is called the Quran. Muslims believe that the Quran was told to the Prophet Muhammad by the angel Gabriel.
Muhammad is seen by Muslims as the link between Allah and the Quran. He is seen as a perfect human, and observers look to the Sunnah, a book about Muhammad's life, for guidance as to how to live like a perfect person.
He is also seen as the seal of the Prophet because he is the last prophet according to the Muslims. Islamic tradition dictates that believers must pray 5 times a day, so do not be alarmed when you hear the prayer bells.
They also observe the 5 pillars very closely. The 5 pillars are confession of faith, prayer, fasting, donations to the poor, and pilgrimage.
And the divine spirit of Islam is Allah.
Wow! Wasn't Saudi Arabia beautiful, and learning about Islam so cool?
Yeah! The next stop on our adventure is to learn more about the world religions in India.
Let's go!
The primary religion in India is Hinduism.
Hinduism is a monastic religion, not polytheistic or monotheistic.
Whoa! They have many divine spirits, but the underlying essence of all reality is called Brahman.
They also believe in the wheel of rebirth, which is called samsara. The escape from samsara is moksha, which is your liberation from the cycle. Although you might have been released from samsara, though, you still have Atman, your eternal spirit.
An interesting aspect of Hinduism in India is their social organization, called a caste system. There are 4 tiers in the caste system, and they are determined by heredity and karma from your previous lives.
Karma is the moral law of cause and effect. The caste system is also determined by your dharma, or your ethical duty.
Their oldest piece of sacred text is called the Rig Vedas, but their most popular piece is called the Bhagavad Gita.
Something really cool about Hinduism is that you get to decide which of their deities you identify with the most, and that's the one you worship.
You could worship Shiva, the goddess of destruction, Ganesha, the god of luck, and so many others. The way you worship your deity is through a daily puja, or a prayer service at a shrine or somewhere else at home.
Isn't Hinduism cool? I hope I can come back to India soon. Next on our list, Buddhism.
And where would we rather go for that than Japan, a huge home for Zen Buddhism? Let's go! Sadly, Darcy is not able to join me on this incredible endeavor because her beautiful pup came down with the sniffles. Luckily, a Zen Buddhism expert has agreed to meet with me. We will also meditate. Woohoo! Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Could you enlighten us about your beautiful religion?
Of course, I'd love nothing more.
What is your view of the Buddha?
Well, to us, he is a human being. The Buddha was a prince named Siddhartha Gautama who left his life of riches to reach enlightenment after experiencing the 4 passing sights.
That's so cool. Can you tell me what the 4 passing sights are?
Well, they're what he saw on his walk and horse-drawn carriage rides over a course of days. An old man, a sick man, a dead man, and a religious man, or an ascetic. He was so shocked that people had to live like this that he dropped all and became part of the ascetic lifestyle. Eventually, he reached enlightenment one day when he was meditating under a tree. Thus, Buddhism was born.
That's such a cool story. Could you tell us more about the essence of Buddhism?
To be completely honest, there is no essence.
Whoa. Can you tell me about the 4 Noble Truths? I've heard a little bit about them, but I want to know more.
Sure. They are dukkha, tanha, cessation of suffering, and the Eightfold Path.
Thank you so much. Can we try some meditation?
Why, of course. I love nothing more than spending the day meditating.
Let's go. let me tell you, our next stop is beautiful Australia.
Crikey, I'm so excited.
Not that part of Australia, silly. We're heading to see the Aboriginal people of Australia who practice the oldest religion there is. It's been around for more than 60,000 years.
Incredible.
Off
We go.
Here we are in the Australian outback.
In this beautiful place, the religion, Australian Aboriginals, is all shaped around the natural world.
In fact, even their creation myth is straight out of the earth.
They view the world around them as sacred and have sacred places that only certain people can visit.
Most of their sacred rituals include restoring balance between the natural, human, and spiritual world, or reenacting sacred myths.
Their religious leaders are older men who are viewed as seers and worshippers. Interesting fact about the Aborigines is that before 250 years ago, they were 100% of Australia's population.
Now they make up a mere 3%. That's crazy. Thanks for hopping on a Darcy and Helen train as we traveled around the world to see a handful of the world's beautiful and diverse religions.
Join us next time as we travel around the globe and explore more.